Hey guys, it's Dain Luka here. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you what you can do in Manchester if you're on your own. I've come to Manchester. I'm currently staying in Manchester Piccadilly right now. I'm staying in a hotel called Motel 1. I'm really impressed, so I'm going to give you a tour right now. So yeah, so that's the hotel I'm staying in at the moment. It was like £89 a night, which was pretty good considering it looks really lovely and it's so central. It's literally across the road from the train station. I got cheap parking over the road as well. So I just wanted to firstly talk about like the importance of like solo travel. Even though I'm like not traveling in any countries or anything, I'm just still in England. But last night I got here at like 7 o'clock and I just thought I was really tired. I just wanted to go out and eat, and I had this place that I wanted to go. It was called what was it called? So it was this vegan diner that I wanted to go to last night, and when I got to the vegan diner they didn't have any spaces for me, and I just said like table for one. It was about 8 o'clock and I thought, well, if it's just me then I should be able to get a table on my own. And they said, oh, they couldn't seat me for like an hour and a half, and then takeaway was like 30 minutes, and I was like, I just couldn't be bothered to think about what I wanted to eat or try and find another place to eat. So I was just like, oh, for God's sake. And then this girl who was like kind of sat on like these benches was like, oh, do you want to sit with me? And I was like, yeah, okay then. And then we pretty much like hit it off. Her name was Bunny, or Meg, but her nickname is Bunny. She's a really cool tattoo artist from London. And yeah, we just spent the whole evening together, and it was so nice. Like, I just love meeting like-minded people, and I just thought if I didn't come here on my own then I wouldn't have met her. So we've like connected on Instagram and we're gonna meet up for drinks in London. So really excited about that. So yeah, just like go for it, guys. Just like go places on your own, go out to eat on your own, go out to drinks on your own, and just talk to people, because 99% of the time people will talk back and you're more than likely like hit off a friendship or something. There's so many people I've met like when I've gone away, and I'm still in touch with them now, and I just feel like it's so amazing that you can connect with people from like all over the place. So yeah, I freaking recommend just talking to people. So I have booked onto a walking tour this morning. Travel tip: I would recommend always going on a walking tour whenever you get to anywhere new, just because it's usually the locals that run the walking tours, and they know the best coffee shops, they know the best places to eat, the best places in town really. It starts at the Alan Turing Mural, so I'm just about a 5-minute walk from my hotel, and it's free, which is amazing. I'm obviously going to tip at the end, but that's what I love about walking tours. Walking tours, they're usually free, and you just see pretty much everything, and then the rest of your trip you know all the good places to go. So yeah, let's see what we get up to in Manchester. This is definitely the biggest walking tour I've ever been on, personally. As you can see in that video before, there's so many people here. But we're just learning a lot of history, and the tour guide is really enthusiastic, which I love. So yeah, just carrying with the tour. Just one life, baby. So live it up, take it one day at a time. Keep it shining like the stars we see above. I wanted to be here by my side.
hidden caves or surfing waves into the night on the beaches of Hawaii.
So yeah, we finished up on the walking tour. It was really good. Went on it for a bit too long. The tour advertiser said it was like 3 hours long, but it ended up being about 4 hours. But the lady, Lisa, who did the tour, she was amazing. She was so, you know, passionate. She knows a lot about Manchester history, so I learned a lot about that. So I'd highly recommend the tour if you're into history, politics, wanting to know the local culture of the Mancunian, as they call themselves. So I learned a lot of walking as well, and I didn't see as many sites as I thought I was going to see, but that's okay because I'm now going to go and do all the places that I've put on my list of things to do. I was also going to, because Lisa, she had like a sheet of recommendations of where to eat, and that's why I always think it's good to do a walking tour, but I was so hungry, so I just like dived into a Subway after the tour, and I'm quite stretched for time, so I'm just, yeah, so I just had a foot-long Subway, and now I'm gonna go smash out all the places that I wanna go. Next thing on the list is John Ryland's library, I should say. So I'm off to find that now. I have a feeling it's around here somewhere. That was also the largest walking tour I've ever done. There were so many people, I don't know if you saw in the videos. So it should just be somewhere around here. So I've just been in John Ryland's library. It's absolutely amazing. It basically looks like Harry Potter inside. It's the University of Manchester's library that they use, so they're the ones that kind of look after it. But as you saw in the images, it just looks fucking sick. So I'm gonna go to the Northern Quarter now, go and do a bit of shopping, and then I think I'm gonna head back to the hotel and do a bit of chilling because I am absolutely exhausted. So my day of shopping got cut short. There wasn't that much to look at in the Northern Quarter, so I just grabbed some tea and then I went back to my hotel room. We went past Chinatown earlier, so I'm gonna head there now because I smelled some really good Chinese food there. So I'm gonna grab a bite to eat and then head back to my hotel. It's about 8 o'clock now, so I'm really hungry. And I just wanna eat something and then get to bed, maybe watch some Netflix or something. And yeah, I'm really getting a good vibe off Manchester. I've met so many people that have like recently moved here and they've like not regretted it at all. And I've definitely considered moving to Manchester. I just really love all the architecture as well. It's like got a very industrial feel to it. And there's a lot of like, it's like everywhere in the city, it's just like big old warehouses that have now been converted into like flats and stuff. So I would definitely be looking into that when I get back traveling next year. So yeah, let's head to Chinatown and try and find me some noodles or something. Hey guys, so I'm back at my hotel now. It's like 9 o'clock at night. I'm absolutely shattered. I just got back from my meal. I went to a little Chinese restaurant called Little Yang Xing. I had some like noodle thing. I basically walked to Chinatown and there were so many options, so I just googled which one had the best reviews, and I ended up going there. The staff were really lovely, almost like a bit too attentive. Like at one point one of the waiters came over to me and I was like mid noodle in my mouth and I had like a mouthful of Singapore noodles and it was just like everywhere, and she was asking me if I like wanted another glass of water, and I was like blah blah blah. So yeah, that was interesting, but it was okay. I wouldn't rush to go back there. I did try to go to a Chinese restaurant called The Happy Season. That was the one that my tour guide Lisa, she recommended that one, but there was a queue like coming out the door, so that tells me that it must be good. So yeah, if you're in Manchester, check that one out. Let me know how it is. Just general my thoughts on Manchester. Like, I've really loved being here. I spent like basically a whole day on my own and it's totally doable. I've like, the thing about everyone in Manchester, like they're just generally like really friendly. Like I haven't felt unsafe for 1 minute being here. Like I've literally asked people like for directions when I'm walking past and people are more than happy to do that. And I haven't felt like intimidated at any point. So one thing you'll notice when you come to Manchester is that there are bees absolutely everywhere. On the buses, on the streets, they are just absolutely everywhere. And my tour guide Lisa said the reason for that is because when everyone used to come into Manchester to work, all the hardworking people of Manchester looked like worker bees going into their factories and everything like that. And then during the 2017, the bombings in Manchester, the Ariana Grande bombings, that was absolutely awful. But where the Manchester bee got so much coverage over the news, it's just been like a symbol of like unity in Manchester. And there was one pub actually that had 22 bees on the outside of the pub, and it was like in the memory of the 22 people that lost their lives. So yeah, that was really sweet. I feel like I've really learned a lot today. I would definitely check out the walking tour. Northern Quarter, it was okay. I probably needed to do like a bit more exploring there, but it was just kind of a bit spread out and I didn't really know where I was going. But I'm gonna go to sleep now because I'm absolutely shattered. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please give my video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, and if you've got any other recommendations for Manchester, let me know because I'll definitely be returning.